evening, everybody. Hope everybody is doing well. Um, I guess it was a busy week, if you want to say. I'm a little bit tired, but hey, it was an amazing week. I'll just put it like that. Yesterday was my mom's Earth Strong. I mean, well, because we're recording kind of late, so but on the 27th, it was my mom's Earth Strong. Had a good day. Normally it'd be like a little crushing, but hey, it works out for me. Um, Today's topic is about taxes. Have you paid your taxes? Um,
This thing, you probably have to.
Duh.
You're trying to call for this guy.
Well, hey. So, on April 15th is what? National Tax Day or whatever you want to call it, or just basically tax day?
Yeah, that's our deadline.
Yeah.
We're close.
Hey, if you didn't file your taxes, I don't know what to tell you. Get with it. Before, those three letters come and thump you down.
Oh.
Um, I just find taxes funny because when you're working, you have to deal with FICA, Social Security, Medicaid, all this stuff is coming out of your paycheck. And some of these things you don't even know. Like I feel like that movie, um, I know it's something with Eddie Murphy and the other guy, or something with Trade something. And that's how I feel with these taxes. Like the rich just trying to be sneaky and take their share and whatever. They have some secret person, in the back somewhere that they're paying with my money that I work hard for. So then come tax season, filing for my taxes. The same thing you just logged out of my check, a whole chunk of it the whole year, and you're still taxing the taxes. Like, are you guys broke? I'm not saying that I'm broke, but I worked hard. People work hard and they file their taxes. And they're getting taxed upon the tax they already been taxed on. How much taxing we're gonna do here? I don't know what is the logic of taxing because if you're gonna tell me, oh, this is taxpayers' money, okay. For example, the roads. You're gonna tell me it's taxpayers' money, but yet there's a there's a hole the size of a crater that's about to mash up people's cars and it's still not getting fixed. You tell me I have to file a complaint about this crater being in the road. Are you guys not going out there and looking at the roads? Are you guys not going out there and seeing what pipe needs to be fixed? Are you not going out there seeing what wires need to be done? You're just adding stuff in society to just keep eavesdropping on people's lives, violate people's lives. You say people have rights, but what rights do they have? You guys just keep violating constantly. That's what I see. Because certain things I'm looking at and I'm just like, for instance, let's go back to when phones had, removable batteries. Now, you can't even shut off your phone and they still don't know where your location is. They know where you at. They listening to you. You could be in the shower with your phone on and they looking through your camera. You're such a pervert. You're peeping Tom. I can't even have a conversation without somebody trying to listen into my call. Bruv, I'm not talking about anything that's like a threat to society. Maybe a threat to the person on the phone, but that's as far as it goes. And it'd be joking. I wouldn't even be serious. And you're still logging into my call. Like, yo, go knit. Go pray. Go find a Bible. Go find the Quran. Do something that has nothing to do with me. Everything they say is like, oh, you have privacy. No, I don't. Since this yellow man's been in office, I've never heard of so much data breach in my life. I've gotten so many letters talking about, oh, we're here to inform you about a data breach. really? Yeah, about that. All these taxes that we're paying, what is it being used for? For the rich man to go take off people's pitney and put them on an island and go do something with them? To go take people's pitney and put them in the food so they can serve them at McDonald's? What are y'all doing with the taxes, for real, for real? Because every minute you're talking about, oh, we're broke. No, you're not broke. That same taxes that you're taking out, you could pay off people's student loans with it. Oh no, just want money back for what? Y'all greedy. Y'all straight greedy. People are in America working their butts off. By the time they reach 50, they look like they're 100. Because they have to bust their backside to work 3, 5 jobs just to survive off of one paycheck. That living paycheck to paycheck, some of you are doing. I'm sorry that you have to do that, but guess what? Una put this yellow man in the office. Una knew what was going down. Una knew what was happening. And now look. So the loan that Biden came out with for 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 students, the SAVE plan, they nixed it. They ain't give nobody time to be like, yo, this, that, and the third. You hell bent on wanting money. Why don't you go peddle your money? Y'all have money, supposedly.
Their money is for them, not to help us out.
When them dead, then nah, take it with them.
They're not thinking about that.
Well, because up to their kids will be like, their kids is waiting for them to die faster than them. That's why, what is it? I don't think it's the twins. I think they're just brothers. Although they didn't murder for money. They murdered because the family was doing some stuff. Was doing some stuff to them, and they stood up for their rights. I guess. Because now they're like they were children at the time, so it's like now that they unalived, they're going to jail, and it's like, do you know what torture they went through? And even if they told you to torture, you're still gonna put them into more torturing.
They were kids at the time that they did it.
No, I'm not 100% sure if they're kids or teenagers or young adults, but either way, they still got triggered. Somewhere along the line, they got triggered. So
you can't let your trigger make you do something that makes you break the law. Although the law's probably been broken by what was triggering them, but you gotta learn how to do things in a way that,
yeah.
And some people just crash out. It is what it is.
That part. But every time, like I said, when I hear somebody say, oh, that's taxpayers' money, or when somebody's like, oh, that's my money coming out of my pocket for that, and I'm like, I don't think it's your money coming out of your pocket anymore, because it's like, you are now doing what the British people are doing. They basically are working for the royalty, which the royalty ain't really royal now, are they?
Not here.
Yeah. Like, I just don't understand, and even if somebody tries to explain it, it's still not going to make sense, because somebody's going to find a way to make it make sense, and it's like, so what you just explained to me, I hope it makes sense to you, because it still don't make sense to me. I work from year beginning to year end, and it's not like a little bit of money. The taxes that you take out keep growing more and more. None of it makes sense. Even if I ask somebody, it's just like how car insurance, depending on the state that you're in, and depending which car insurance you're dealing with, they'll raise it up, and they'll say, oh well, due to your state, da da this and that. There, really, that's what we're gonna go with. At this point, I'm okay with just walking there if that's the case. Like her school could be right up the street and I'll be fine. Whatever. I can walk from here to there.
Right.
The supermarket's a little bit further. Guess what? I can walk from here to there. Like again, need food down the street. Actually, I cook, so we're good.
So you have to still go get the food.
Supermarket's up the street. Again, walking distance. The only thing that's not a walking distance is a doctor's office. That's it.
Not church. I don't know if you're trying to walk to church.
You know what? I walk for Jesus. Jesus walked for me. So can't.
I'm not carrying my piano.
He carried a cross for you, fool.
Yeah, I'll drive. Thank you very much.
Yeah. Oh gosh. But yeah, like right now, the cost of living is very harsh, and I'm guaranteeing people are banking on their taxes to, break the way, and it's still like they're still trying to find a way to take people's taxes. It's like you can't survive in America no matter how you try. That's why people move out of the country because it's like, yeah, the way America is doing stuff is with American people, excuse me, because the land is just there. The way the American people are doing it, they're making it seem like you signed a contract. And I hate how they break it down. They break it down with the birth certificate and all that stuff. It's like, bro, don't do that. Stop it. Stop it. There are a lot of things you take. No, it's a diaper. You can't be here. Diaper down there. There are people who used to go on vacation. Now they can't even go on vacation because they're stressing about where's the next payment coming for their bill. I'm not stressing. I'm still alive. By the grace of God, I woke up this morning and I was like, I could smell the non-fresh air. What? So it works out in a lot of people's favor. I'm not saying that I walk around with money falling out of my pocket. I'm rich at heart always. And yeah, it just doesn't make any sense. Like I should get back all the taxes that you yanked out of every paycheck. But yeah, you're still taxing me on top of the tax, which makes no sense. And then what sucks is if you're not an earner, you can't file because you're not doing anything to, be that money maker for the country. Like, yo, bro, how can I be a money maker when you guys are not making it easy for somebody to make money? I have to jump through hoops for somebody at a job to be like, oh, you're hired. Like, what? I'm applying to the job that you said you needed help for. Don't ask me, oh, where do you see yourself in 5 years? Why are you applying here? I'm applying because you wanted me, idiot.
You said you wanted help.
Like the sign says help wanted. Like, the heck? And then on top of that, you need me to have a resume. And I give you my resume, and it's like, oh no, sorry, you're overqualified. So then I need you to do me a huge favor. Take off the help wanted sign, roll it up, and I'm just going to leave it there. Because royally and respectfully, disrespectfully, you know what to do with it. Disrespecting me, talking about you're overqualified. I presented myself to you. I didn't have to present myself to you. Remember, at the end of the day, you need me. I don't need you. Huh? Oh. Is it filthy? Oh. Do you have any inputs you want to put in for if you do?
Not really.
Okay.
Taxes came and went. I haven't done them in a couple of years, so is more of a hassle than anything. But and I still have to do more stuff with it, so it's just been annoying to deal with. So
Yeah, see? As you clearly hear, it's annoying. But anywho, this that pillow talk.
what?
Me out.